Alright, so I actually just finished the Bones at the Crossroad book like 2 minutes ago. And this is the second book, the sequel in the Blood at the Root series. It's a trilogy actually. And I like this book way more than the first one. Way more. For a couple reasons. I'll go ahead and get the shit out the way that I've seen a lot of people talk about in the series in general. The Ebonics, man, the language, it is a lot, I ain't gonna lie. It gets kind of repetitive and annoying after a while. I have a friend who's also reading the series, and we both have talked about how annoying it gets to like them forcing it. Well, you know, black people talk a certain way, especially in America, but it's like when you have it every second or third page, it's like, okay, we get it. But other than that, I really enjoyed this book because it felt just like I was reading a Percy Jackson book. And for somebody who grew up loving Percy Jackson, who grew up reading all of those books, also the Kane Chronicles, also the Heroes of Olympus, the series I think it was, the one that Rick Riordan also wrote. For somebody who grew up on that, this felt like an amazing piece because you also don't see a lot of representation, especially growing up black, in fantasy and sci-fi and just overall fiction stories as much as you see everybody else. And it felt really good to not only feel included, but it also talks about a lot of things like magic, spirituality, being in touch with your ancestors, voodoo, hoodoo, all of those things, which all of that I believe in, all of that I'm interested in learning a lot more. And so if anybody has any recommendations to read after this, definitely let me know. But I know I'm ready for the third book in the trilogy. And also too, I know my friend told me to read Children of the Blood and Bone. I forgot how it's called. Children of Blood and Bone, I think it's called. He told me about that trilogy. I'm gonna go ahead and tap in with that one next. But if anybody else knows about any other books like this or even better, let me know. Also too, Legendborn. I heard Legendborn is really good too. Giving it a rating. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it a 7.8. Solid book.